guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on this first annual wagon build put together by Anthony over at a Facebook group, Custom Diecast Renegades and Hoodlums. So like the title says, it's supposed to be a wagon. I'm using this Matchbox number 60 Holden pickup, basically the Australian El Camino. And I'm also going to be using this Chevy Wagon by Hot Wheels. And we're going to be putting these two castings together. See what we can come up with. So let's open up that Holden so you can see the inside. So you can see I already pre-drilled. I used 256 buttonhead screw in the front, and in the rear I use 172 screws. In the back there is a very short post. I will tell you later on a little secret on how you could get threads on these small short posts. Here goes the base. We have a orange windshield. You can see the number there, MB60/5, so there's probably another casting with something similar from that mold. Paper sticker or decal, whatever you want to call it, in the front. Not very good looking. And there you go. No paint and a lot of parts missing. I've used my circle blade on my jewelry saw. And look at all the parts here. It took a while. So here is the roof. I cut it out from the wagon, and this is basically the idea. So you could probably tell that it's gonna probably look very similar to a Sandman utility vehicle. If you don't know what a Sandman is, I suggest you look it up on the Google. I'm gonna be using this two-part epoxy. I'll leave a link on the video description. The wagon I was using had a metal base, so I cut out the tailgate, cut it out to a perfect size. It's gonna fit back there. Here is the remaining parts. Probably use that for something else in the future, you never know. So let's put this together and see what we come up with. So it's next day, and here is how we're looking right now. The trick is I use some Gorilla Gel Glue first, little dots, different places. That helps you place that roof exactly where you need it. Use some accelerator, and then use the two-part epoxy there, resin, to fill in the gaps. You gotta let it dry. I let it dry overnight. Then I sand it, and I sand it, and I sand it some more. And right there you can see that it has like a low spot. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paint it with the duplicolor base coat, and then at the end I'm gonna use that putty to fill in any gaps. So right now it looks smooth, but that's why you have to use you can either use a primer. I like using the duplicolor metal cast because it really shows the amount of work that I still have to do. and here it is. So it looked smooth, but look at those sides. They look horrible. It's not smooth. So that's going to require a lot of sanding. Paint it again. Use duplicolor sandable primer. And you're going to end up with something like this. It's not perfect, but about 4 hours in sanding, that's going to be good enough for me. You can see overnight it got really hard, and I kept some in the water, and that's also like hard as a rock. That's why that product is so good to work with this. And here is the little secret. It's called bottling. That's how you say it, bottling taps. You can see they're not pointy, they're flat at the tip. You could try cutting a regular tap, but chances are it's not going to really work. So when you're working with a car that has very short posts, you can use these bottoming. That's how you say it. I can't talk today. Bottoming. So you ready? Here we go. I didn't know what color to paint it, so I did a Radican fade job there. It's like a purple and blue. Black chassis, monoblock wheels. You're probably noticing something different. We got clear windshield. I will show you where I got that clear windshield. So here's the base. I used the crimp tubes, and best way to get a good looking job there, and all you gotta do is just a little dab of glue to hold the axle in place. And I did have a video when I created this new interiors, but I don't know what happened to it. Probably somebody broke into my house and stole it. Check that out. So the back seat is from the Wagon. I think that's a lot of light. There you go. I cut the back, added a piece of styrene. The back windows are from another Wagon that had clear windows. There it is. And I used the front. If you tweak it a little, it'll work. So that means I still got the original orange windshield, just in case I need to restore another one. So now the Holden Wagon is ready to pull that Monte Carlo stacker to the track. It's been a long time since I've done custom like this, where we blend two castings. That's gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe so you don't miss out on any videos. Thank you for watching. If you could hit that like button, it really helps. See you later.